Yes, sir. May I know, sir, a little bit of your experience, like when did you join the university and how the things go on?
No, ma'am, let me introduce myself. My name is Binod Dash. I am chairman and managing trustee of Shivani Group of Institution. That is our trust name, and we run the college in the name of Synergy.
Right.
Synergy Dhenkanal, Synergy Bhubaneshwar. We run degree, diploma, and post-graduation also. Diploma, degree, and post-graduate also. We run also Delhi Public School application. We have got franchise of Delhi Public School Society.
Okay.
New Delhi. We have also run a school also. That means from KG to PG we are running.
Okay. So, sir, what are the, like, you have a very rich experience in this education industry only. So what are the key factors which kept you motivated and kept you motivated to stick with this industry?
No, ma'am, we are since last 22 years in this line. Prior to that, we are in industry.
Right.
Then from industry, because I started my career as a lecturer, then switch over to industry as an entrepreneur. Then because I started my career as a teaching line, so I switched over to teaching line.
Okay.
And in our expansion program, we moved to in 1999 we started this Synergy Dhenkanal.
Okay.
Then in 2008 we started Synergy Bhubaneshwar. Then we go for DPS in 2014. We have started the Delhi Public School Society, Delhi Public School Dhenkanal 2014. Then 2018 we go for diploma also. Synergy Polytechnic at Dhenkanal and Bhubaneshwar.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so sir, what is your philosophy of leadership? Because when you are running a big institution, obviously you might be facing so many issues at a time. So what is your philosophy of leadership? How do you tackle everyone in the...
Ma'am, I believe in let us agree to our disagree.
Achha.
And I believe in employee first, customer second. Customer means student and others. So I believe in employee first, customer second. Then I believe let us agree to our disagree. And I believe in democratic style where always employee will get ample of freedom to take their own decision. And they can be trendsetters.
Okay.
And I also look a young talent and try to promote their aspiration for mutual benefit and growth with the organization. And I believe I see a person, like I need three things from a person. First is intelligent, then energy, then integrity. If the third one is not there, I never consider for the first two. Whether intelligent, then energy, then integrity.
Okay.
Then if the third one is not there, I never consider the first two. So I look out for a person having these three qualities.
Okay.
And I always believe in let us agree to or disagree. Whatever the majority say, we follow that. And then I always believe in employee first, customer second.
Okay, that's great. So it's a very insightful discussion we are having. So moving forward, so being the chairman of your university, how do you strategize about the key programs and plans for the marketing and administration of your institution?
Ma'am, suppose you take care of your student will take care of you. First, our philosophy is to take care of the students.
Right.
Then student must be settled. You have to win the confidence of the student and parents. That means you have to prepare the student ready for industry. Because what we are teaching, we are an affiliated college, we are not a university, we are an affiliated college. Our both the colleges are affiliated to the Biju Patnaik University of Technology, a government-run university.
Right.
So what we are teaching and what industry needs, there is a huge gap. So our job is how to prepare our students so they can ready for industry. So we are fill up that gap, and we are giving lot of training beyond our course curriculum. Apart from entrepreneurship development and incubation, we are getting lot of ready for industry training to our students. That's the key to success, and we try to win the confidence of the student and parents.
Okay. So, sir, basically you are moving towards the practice-based and practical education you are trying to provide, which is a very unique thing and probably the much required thing in current education system. So, sir, in continuation of this, the education system in India and other foreign countries are structured very differently. In your experience, what can an inbound student can gain from studying at your university?
Ma'am, student must be, their fundamental basics must be very clear. Unless your basics and fundamental are clear, it is very difficult to go ahead with your future. So we always insist the student, you must, whatever the background you may be, but you must be, your basics and fundamental must be clear. You must be you must attend the class properly. You must do your job, whatever the teachers are giving. You must sincere to your at least 95% must be attendance must be there. You must be your funda and basic must be clear, and you must be, may not be, suppose there are a lot of local students are coming to us, mother tongue is local language, they are little bit not very spoken is not good, but we always insist to go for, because you don't need any, you are not going to be an English teacher, so don't bother, you just have a simple basic English knowledge, business English knowledge, and spoken must be good, try to be good in spoken also, and when we do a lot of collaboration with industry, lot of our collaboration with industry and our tie with various university with the country and outside the country. We believe in Gurukul system of education, and that is how create a good citizen. And apart from that, we are giving importance regarding how to manage outcome-based education. And then we try to teach the student more emphasis on intensive, more emphasis on practical training.
So basically,
industry and entrepreneurs.
Right, sir. So basically, what I understand is like any student from foreign, if comes to your university, they'll get more practice-based education. It will not be only British education.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, that's great, sir. So, sir, moving forward, how does the curriculum of your university, what is your thought? You would say that how does the curriculum of your university ensure the best practice in industry?
Ma'am, generally we are affiliated to our Bhubaneshwar University of Technology, so we are not autonomous. Neither we are universities. We are bound to follow whatever the curriculum provided by the university. Generally, university provides the model curriculum of AICT. Apart from the curriculum, we also impart industry-ready programs in different sectors like automobile, remote sensing, robotics, cloud computing. There are a lot of other things we are giving beyond curriculum. Because it is a curriculum, a standard curriculum, we are giving more importance, apart from our university curriculum, we are giving more importance to industry-ready programs. And we are giving more, and we have created a lot of center of excellence in a lot of fields. So we have more than 11 center of excellences where we can teach students about different practical training what industry are doing. And so in all, not only automobile sector, in civil engineering, in electrical engineering, in mechanical engineering, lot of center of excellence there, and we have lot of tie-up with like CTDC Bhubaneshwar, we have tie-up, and for EDV program we have Institute of Entrepreneurship Development, IET Bhubaneshwar, we have tie-up, and there we have tie-up with Oracle, we have tie-up with Red Hat, we have tie-up with a lot of organizations we have tie-up, so that we do lot of programs beyond our course.
Okay, that's great, sir. So, sir, any insight into how your college could be more welcoming to the students of different economic backgrounds?
I believe in I believe in one thing. Once I read an article of Dalai Lama ji. Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. If you are be kind whenever possible, then it is always a possible thing. So I believe in that thing. And there are a lot of welfare schemes also we are adopting. If it is not covered by government schemes also, in case of there are very from lot of other schemes also we are aiming for the poor and meritorious student, because we are not here to give because our university is affordable, accessible and quality. We are giving emphasis on these three, because student must be in the course fee must be affordable, then accessible, then quality. We give emphasis on these three things because whatever the new education policy also say, earlier it was there also. So we are always believing not to catch hold the rich people, not to catch hold only the best student, whatever the student available, because we have no choice for the enrollment of the student, because student come through the joint entrance examination and that conducted by the government of Odisha, and students are coming through the OJE, through Odisha Joint Entrance Examination and counseling also. So we have hardly any choice for selection of students. So we have to take students who are coming to us through the Joint Entrance Counseling system. So, and we prefer because you know all the best students going to IIT, then after IIT they go to NITs, after NIT they prefer to government colleges, because in India especially school education is private, higher education is government. This is the mindset of the Indian people. Indian people think school education must be private and higher education government. Nobody all over India send their kid to the government institution in school level. Nobody will send. Because even if a rickshaw puller tried to send him to Saraswati Shishya Mandir, not even to the government school, even though they are giving lot of incentive, starting from dresses, starting from food, starting from cycle, still then students are not going to government schools all over India, not only Odisha. So, but in higher education, people's first preference is the government colleges. But now the trends are slowly changing. People are realizing that even though the private colleges are better than the government colleges, so they are not going to rural government colleges, then preferring to the private colleges. So we try to win slowly we are trying to win the confidence of the parents and students. Private college also equally good, better than government colleges. So we are getting fourth category of students to our colleges. So fourth category of students and poor students who are having no money, because we're getting a lot of students from rural area. Those having no money, no coaching, so that even though they have no money, they are unable to afford for the coaching center. Now the trends are there to be, if you have money, you go to coaching center, train there, then go to the IIT, go to NIT. But the poor student or meritorious student, because of lack of good quality teaching in the plus 2 level, they are forced to come to our college, and we are proud to say even we are producing civil services. In 2018, one of our boys got cracked Indian civil services, and every year 1-2 boys are cracking either Indian engineering service, Indian civil services, then state level administrative services. Lot of people are in bank, defense, a lot of people. So even though they are from poor background, poor and merit background, poor economically poor background, even though they are from rural background, they are doing lot of things after admitting in our college.
So, sir, as so far we have understood what are the strengths of the university, but now I would like to know that what do you think should be the top priority over the next 10 period of your college? I mean,
how to train our students about future skill, how to make them ready for future skill, how to make them ready, because not only education cannot afford everything. Same side, you have to improve your skill. So we are how to train our students for future skills. That is our main motto. So that if we ready them for future skill, curriculum development, orientation and advising faculty and students whatever necessary, and also add value quality assurance education. And apart from that, through innovation and teaching learning, apart from that, lastly one line is how to train students for future skill. That's the main motto.
Okay. So, sir, nowadays in lockdown and due to pandemic, we all have shifted to the more technical side than our usual way of teaching or way of learning. So, can you please enlighten us that? Can you please tell us about the steps taken by your college in order to tackle the COVID-19 situation and ensure to continued education?
The one thing we learned from this pandemic, this situation, education became digitalized. Earlier, mobile not allowed to school and colleges. Now, mobile school and colleges are available in the mobiles. So, the education system became digitalized. This is the greatest advantage. As a positive person, I say this is the greatest advantage of this situation. And education became digitalized. And people are now acquainted about this system. And people are now, even in watching my school, small kid of standard 1 and 2, they are now also ready with the digitalized system. They are also ready with their mobile. And teachers are teaching in their mobile also, laptop also. So in college also, few students are suffering because of the rural area. There is hardly network problem also there. There are a lot of disadvantage for the higher education system. Rural people are, because lot of students are from rural background. So they are facing almost 30-40% facing the problems. But still, majority students are taking the advantage. So we are helpless because we can't help because they are in the rural base. And till there are a lot of networking problems, still we are trying to solve them and try to advise them to why not to do their. So we are helpless, but we are happy that this situation teachers of the education became digitalized.
So things
Now
are moving.
future is both online and offline. You cannot now confine yourself to offline, or you cannot confine yourself to online. So future education is both offline and online.
Correct. So sir, this is for aspiring students who are planning to join the all the courses, or maybe they are in school right now. So what would you see as the greatest strength of your college? What are the things that you would like people to know about your college?
We are trying to develop holistic development and create good human beings. Apart from education, apart from teaching, we try to create a good citizen, and we are lot of giving emphasis on value education, and we are try to how to create a good human beings apart from education. So this is our main motto, and to create and to win the confidence of the student and parents.
Okay.
And the employee.
Okay, that's great. So, sir, in continuation to this, like, do you have any suggestion for these aspiring students who are young kids and planning to will be joining the colleges in the next few years to do? What are the things you would like to suggest them?
I suggest two things. First is whatever they do, they must do it 100% ability. If you do it 100%, you will definitely success in life. Apart from that, I always say that for a successful person, for a small kid, I always say that just work hard. There is no substitute to believing yourself. There is no substitute to acquiring knowledge, and there is no substitute to hard work. These three things. No substitute to hard work, no substitute to believing yourself, no substitute to acquiring knowledge. So always believe in yourself and go ahead.
Great suggestion, sir. So, sir, what are the biggest challenges you see both for the higher education in general and for your college specifically?
I think I'm a positive person. I always believe in future is always bright. Because I never believe because the future is dark. I always say future is bright. Because there are because still today there are a lot of scopes, lot of students has to come to this because there is a phenomenon, because the situation is going on, but there is a bright future, and so nothing to be, must be hopeful, we must be positive. Always, my simple formula is positive thinking, positive speaking, and positive action. And I always say my students always think positive, positive speaking, positive action, and positive speaking, action, and thinking. All three must positive. Always you think positive. If you think positive, that will be. If you want happiness, then you have to give happiness. Like if you want positive things, then you have to think positive also. So always think positive, positive thinking, positive speaking, and positive action. And if you want happiness, you have to give happiness.
Correct. Great. So, sir, I'd like to sum up. Like, I would like to know your personal thought that how do you tend to establish a healthy relation and environment in your college? How do you manage a healthy and smooth functioning in your college?
I told you now from beginning, unless you take care of your student and unless you take care of your employee. That's why I say two things in the beginning. You have to take care of your student will take care of you. And employee first, customer second. I believe in these two things. And I expect three things from a person, even if a student also. First is intelligence, then energy, then integrity. So I expect these three things from an employee, and I always believe the employee first, customer second. So I have given priority to my own employee, because if you're not satisfied with your employee, then your entire atmosphere will be polluted. And you have to take care of the student, and student will take care of you. And you have to win the confidence of your student and parents.
Okay. That's great, sir. That's great. It's very insightful to talk with you. So, sir, we'll again connect with you
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time and
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Akinga. Thank you. Thank you.